I drank water on an empty stomach for a month, and here's what happened. The idea to try this experiment just came to me one day out of the blue. I was sick and tired of constantly feeling exhausted and unattractive. I asked myself, what do Japanese women do to get such beautiful, flawless skin and perfectly slim bodies? Not only that, they don't seem to age at all. Before I shrugged it off as magical sorcery, I did a little research and found out about a Japanese ritual of drinking water on an empty stomach immediately after waking up every morning. Maybe that's just what I need. I found out that tons of studies have shown that this simple practice has an overwhelmingly positive effect on different health conditions. And that was exactly what I was going through. At that time, I had no idea what I needed to do to feel more energetic. My skin and hair looked dull, and my body was pretty much desperately crying out for help. Tired of seeing doctors that were telling me the same thing and prescribing more and more pills, I decided to give this Japanese ritual a try. And from that day on, my life has never been the same again. I'll tell you right now, the results I'm about to share didn't come overnight, or after a couple of days, or even within the first week. It all happened gradually, and only after a month could I put together all the positive changes I had noticed throughout the experiment. Spending more time on the internet, I found a whole tutorial on how to do this ritual properly for better results. Resources claimed that to feel energized throughout the day, you should drink 4 glasses of water immediately after waking up. And they mean it when they say immediately. You gotta do it before you even brush your teeth or whatever you normally do first thing in the morning. If that much water is too hard for you from the get-go, start with 1 glass and increase the amount over time. It won't hurt the effectiveness of the experiment. After you've gulped down your boatload of H2O, do not eat anything for the next 45 minutes. This part was pretty difficult for me personally, since I've always been the type who runs to the kitchen first thing in the morning for a steaming cup of coffee and some breakfast. But after a couple of days, this wait became a habit and didn't bother me that much. After these 45 minutes, you can eat and drink like normal. Just keep in mind that you shouldn't eat or drink anything for 2 hours after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's pretty much all the rules I stuck to for the following 30 days. Though slow at first, the changes in my well-being were astounding. The first thing I noticed was a nice feeling of ease and lightness. Like I said, before the experiment, I felt fatigued pretty much all day, every day. But a couple of days into the experiment, I started feeling more vibrant and less like a zombie. I could almost feel my body detoxifying, giving me more energy and boosting my mood. Just what I was looking for. This Japanese practice also improved my metabolism significantly and made my diet way more tolerable. I no longer felt the hunger that had always bothered me every hour. The need to snack between meals vanished, and I actually felt full without having to eat a lot. It came as a surprise to me, realizing that plain old water could have such a delightful effect. Improved metabolism brings about another wonderful surprise: weight loss. Hello, bikini season. I guess in addition to feeling less hungry, my digestion stopped being so slow and heavy. Plus, my newly found energy motivated me to exercise more. All this helped me lose a couple of unwanted pounds without drastically changing my diet. I also learned that following this Japanese ritual keeps acid reflux at bay. You see, every now and then I used to get a little post-meal heartburn and indigestion. And I tried pretty much everything in the book, all to no avail. I would start to feel a little better, but it never lasted long. Thanks to my water ritual, this problem disappeared, and I no longer felt that horrible discomfort after every meal. For that result alone, I'm grateful that I decided to go through with this experiment and followed all the rules to a T. You know how everybody's always telling you that drinking tons of water works miracles for your skin? I never did believe that, at least not until this experiment. So, not gonna lie, people used to tell me I look older than I really am. I know, humiliating, right? But believe it or not, since I started my morning water routine, the fine lines and wrinkles on my face have diminished, and now my skin looks healthy, radiant, and youthful. So if you're looking for a way to clear your face and achieve that inner glow, this Japanese water therapy is definitely worth a try. And it wasn't just my skin either, my hair started looking a lot better too. It used to be so brittle that I had to cut it about twice a month. Drinking water not only resulted in healthy hair growth, but also made it look incredibly shiny. If you do this water thing for some time, you'll gladly throw away half or even all of your hair products. You just won't need them anymore. Alright, now let's talk about all the amazing changes I felt in my body. First of all, my chronic UTIs, a thing of the past. I can't tell you how much of a difference that's made for me and the quality of my life. And it's just so mind-blowing that simple water solved this problem better than any antibiotics ever could. This result is still holding strong, and I'm no longer bothered by any painful burning or discomfort you know where. I also noticed that since I made this water ritual part of my everyday life, I haven't been sick for a long time. Apparently, it's really improved my immune system. Again, something as simple and basic as drinking water on an empty stomach helped me deal with illness without having to resort to medicine. If that's not impressive, then I don't know what is. So I learned that, depending on the health issues you have, you can expect results from this Japanese water treatment after a certain amount of time. Of course, it doesn't mean that you should stop doing the ritual as soon as you get your desired results. Plus, you get used to it, and it easily becomes an important part of your daily routine. Now I can't imagine myself not starting with 4 cups of water first thing in the morning. Anyway, if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, 30 days of treatment will have a big impact on your body. As for people who suffer from chronic constipation or gastritis, they should give it at least 10 days to see any improvement. Interestingly enough, it can even help people with tuberculosis after about 90 days of treatment. All in all, I'd say that this experiment is definitely worth a try. I never could have imagined that it would change so many areas of my life and improve my health so much. You become way more energized, feel 1,000 times better, and all this inspires you to take care of yourself even more. If you're unsure of whether or not this experiment is for you, maybe because of some health problems, consult with your doctor first. As for everyone who's willing to give it a shot, just remember to strictly follow all the rules. You'll be stunned by the results. So, are you planning on giving this experiment a go? Tell us in the comments section below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Maybe you can try it together. Stay on the bright side of life.